Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Hasham. In this video, I am going to start the new topic, incomes exempted from tax. So a student must be aware about what are the incomes which are completely exempted from tax according to the provisions of the Income Tax Act 1961. So in examination, a theory question will be asked, give some 10 examples or 8 examples of those incomes which are completely exempted from tax. Apart from that, when we do the main problems on salary, house property or business or profession, every now and then we come across some incomes which are completely exempted. So you must know what are the incomes which are completely exempted from tax. So in this video, I'm going to explain you few examples of incomes which you have to remember, which are very important in the problem's point of view. So before starting the explanation of these incomes exempted from tax, take a screenshot of the points which are written on the board. Come on. The list of expenses I'm going to explain. Section 10 of the Income Tax Act 1961 deals with exempted income. This section you remember? 10 section. Section number 10 is for exempted incomes. These incomes are not included in the total income of the SSC as they are totally tax-free. Completely tax-free. So whenever these items comes, you should give a note that this is an exempted income. It will not at all be taken in the total income of the SSC. The following are some of the exempted incomes. Now you have to remember, a list is given here. Receipt by a member of Hindu undivided family. A Hindu undivided family is a person from income tax point of view. So the head of the family is the Karta. The Karta will manage the business of HUF, and the other members of the HUF are called co-partners. So the Karta has to run the business, earn the profit and distribute the profit among the co-partners. So whatever co-partners get the income from HUF is fully exempted. So the members of HUF, they will get the share of profit from HUF. That share of profit is completely exempted from tax. Second, gift received on the occasion of marriage day or birthday. On personal occasions, if gifts are received, that is also completely exempted. Third, allowances given and perquisites provided to government employees who are posted abroad. The government will keep an embassy. The ambassador or other staff of the embassy are appointed by the government and sent abroad. So whatever the allowances, perquisites be given by the government to employees who are posted abroad in other countries, the allowances and perquisites are tax-free. Next, payment received by an employee of a state government or central government and organized sector on voluntary retirement is exempted up to rupees 5 lakh. When a person has taken voluntary retirement, when the person is the employee of state government or central government or organized sector, so when the employee is, taking voluntary retirement, so any amount received on voluntary retirement is exempted up to rupees 5 lakh. Next one, payment from RPF. RPF stands for Recognized Provident Fund. The detail, what is this Recognized Provident Fund, I am going to explain you in the head income from salary. After completing this introduction, we'll start income from salary. In that I'll explain you. So time being, remember, any amount received from RPF is fully exempted. Payments from superannuation fund. Similarly, apart from RPF, there are a number of superannuation fund. So when an employee is receiving an amount from superannuation fund, completely exempted. Scholarship received by students. In a number of cases, the students will receive scholarship. The scholarship received by the student is completely exempted. All these points you have to remember, because while doing the main problems, we'll come across every now and then this point. So you must remember these are exempted incomes. Next comes allowances received by MPs, MLAs or MLCs. The member of parliament or member of assembly, state assembly or state legislative council. So the members of parliament or assembly or council, any allowances received is fully exempted. Awards received from literary, scientific work or proficiency in games and sports, if the awards are instituted by central or state government. The central or state government may give the awards for proficiency in games and sports, in literary work or in scientific work. So if the awards are given by central government or state government, the award received is fully exempted from tax. Annual value of one palace of the former ruler. In India, we have some former rulers. They are having some palaces. So if they have palaces, one palace, the income of one palace will be completely exempted. Then interest received on securities which are exempted from tax. When we study income from other sources, I will explain you about interest on securities. The Income Tax Act specifically given some securities where the interest is completely exempted from tax. Next is agricultural income. In the last video, I have explained you about the provisions regarding agricultural income. So if a person is having only agricultural income, nothing else, then agricultural income is fully exempted from tax. Income of a minor. In case the income of a minor is individual, in case the income of an individual includes the income of a minor child, such individual shall be allowed exemption up to rupees 1500. There's a chapter called clubbing of income or aggregation of income. If a minor is there, if a minor's income is included in the income of the parent, suppose Mr. X is the parent, he is having a minor child. There is an income in the name of minor child. So according to the provisions of Income Tax Act, the income of the minor will be included in the income of the parent. Suppose if the income of the parent includes the income of the minor, then individual, the parent will be allowed exemption up to rupees 1500. Then life policy amount, life insurance. If a person has taken life insurance policy from LIC or any other private insurance company, and on maturity or on death, the amount is received from LIC or other insurance companies, the amount received from insurance companies are fully exempted from tax. Gratuity received by government employees fully exempted. Again, what is gratuity? I am going to explain in the head income from salary. So time being, remember, gratuity received by government employees fully exempted. When gratuity will be received? At the time of retirement or on death. Gratuity received by other employees is exempted up to rupees 20 lakhs. Government employees are there, gratuity received fully exempted. For other non-government employees, gratuity is exempted up to rupees 20 lakh. The excess is taxable. Encashment of leave on the eve of retirement for central and state government employees fully exempted. In case of other employees, rupees 3 lakh is exempted. Encashment of leave, leave encashment. Again, detail will study while discussing about income from salary. So time being, encashment of leave at the time of retirement received by government employees fully exempted. For non-government employees, exempted up to rupees 3 lakh. Then interest on non-resident external account, NRE account. So interest received on NRE account fully exempted from tax. Allowances received by judges of Supreme Court and High Court. All the allowances received by Supreme Court and High Court are fully exempted. Then incomes received by local authorities like municipalities, etc. fully exempted. Income of Scientific Research Association. There are many associations doing scientific work. The Income Tax Act says association doing scientific research fully exempted. Next, income of a university or any other educational institution if they are wholly or substantially financed by government. If any university or any educational institution which is substantially financed by the government, then that income of the university or educational institution fully exempted from tax. Next one, income of hostels which are run on charitable basis, exempted. Income of professional associations like ICAI, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, completely exempted from tax. Then income of hospitals run on charitable basis. So these are the incomes. 25 examples I have taken. In examination, you may be asked a theory question, give some 10 examples of incomes which are exempted from tax. Or these points will come while doing the main problem. So you should be in a position to decide whether an income is taxable or exempted. So this is the end of this topic, exempted incomes. Inshallah, the next topic will start in the next video.